First, we're going to touch on, high school, whether I should transfer from a small high school to a big high school. For me, I went to Kell High School in Georgia, right? And at the time I was at Kell, it was a football school through and through. We had multiple NFL players come through there. They'd gone to, I think my year, they went to, or the year before me, they went to like the Elite Eight. So they were having success on the football field as well. So all of the football games were usually packed out. But on the other hand, basketball was on the back burner, right? Do I stay here at the smaller school, not really get all this exposure, or do I make that move to that bigger school? And at the time, the bigger school that I was thinking about going to was Wheeler. This is around sophomore, junior year. I'm starting to get a little buzz behind me. Luckily for me, my parents had me, think about the pros and cons of it, which is why I'm coming to you guys with this video. So when you DM me, yeah, should I make this move from the small school to the big school? You have to think about things like this, right? So first and foremost, with the small school, I'll say this, I've said it before, if you can play the game of basketball at an extremely high level, coaches will come to find you. Like, I don't care what, I don't care where you're playing. Granted, there are situations where kids are really out there in the middle of nowhere. Nobody can get out there to watch them. But nowadays in social media, with the accessibility of it, how you can just post a clip and go viral in a minute, you can stay at your small school and they will come find you, but you also have to do your due diligence. You can't just play your high school games and think that's okay. They're just gonna come. No, like what I was doing, I stayed. So obviously I did stay. When I stayed, I was going to all the camps I could. I'm playing against all the top talent and I'm competing against them. I'm not backing down. And here's another thing. When I'm going to these camps, bro, I'm not dropping 30. I'm not dropping 20. Shoot, I'm not dropping 15. I'm just locking up and I'm giving great effort. I got ranked, I got named one of the top 10 players in the elite preview. And I swear I didn't have a game over 10 points. I was just blocking shots, rebounding, everything. And because of that, I got enough exposure to get me a couple more offers. So which is why I'm saying if you stay at that small school, you can't just play there. You also have to do other things. But on the, going to a bigger high school part, I understand, yeah, you get the exposure. You get the iron sharpens iron, going to a school like Wheeler. In the year that I was thinking about going there, I think EJ was there, Melo, who ended up going to Arizona State. Like, okay, I can just go there. I get to play against them every day. They got high major schools coming to see them. They can come see me, right? Right? So this is the thought process I'm having. I can just go there. But one thing I started to think about after I made the pros and cons list is, yeah, I can go there, but let's be realistic. You have a, top 100 big who's already there. You have a 5-star who's a year behind me, who's probably, let's be honest, probably a little bit more talented. So even if I was, killing, giving my best effort, I'm probably going to be the third big. So I had to weigh those options. Okay, I can stay at my little small school and be the main attraction, the dude, or I can go to this bigger school and I probably won't get as much playing time or that much, so I can get the exposure, but am I really going to get it? Because am I going to get on the court? This is something that you guys have to think about when you want to transfer from your small school to a big school. Yeah, you get the exposure, you get to play against top talent, but are you going to get the same amount of minutes that you got at your old school? Are you even going to get a chance